Hello and welcome, my name is Jams and today I'm going to be bringing to you a Battle 27 best class setup. This is pre-nerf because on 360 they've already nerfed it, so it's got loads of recoil, but if you're on Xbox One, this is a really good class to use. Hardly any recoil, it's just absolutely incredible class. So getting into it, I am using the Obsidian Steed version, but in my opinion, there's not much difference between that and the normal one, as I've been using the normal one in competitive, and now I use it in public matches as well. And there's not much difference between the two, to be honest. So getting into the class setup, I use the first attachment that I take is Quick Draw, and this is so that most people don't take Quick Draw when they take stock, and in my opinion, that's not how you should be doing it, because Quick Draw allows you to aim down sight a lot quicker and get those shots down basically. So Quick Draw Grip is basically like a 3-point perk from like Ghost, the last game. So having it as an attachment is just absolutely incredible. It only takes up one perk slot, so it's a very, very good attachment to have on any gun. Just allows you to react a lot quicker and get shots down where you want them to. Want them to go a lot faster. The next attachment that I take is a red dot sight. This basically just allows you to have a better field of view rather than the iron sights, which in my opinion restrict your view down below. Whereas this red dot, even though that has the two long thing, whatever you want to call them, either side of the red dot, I feel it still gives a better field of view, and you can see like upwards and downwards a lot easier, and in my opinion, it just seems to get better hit reg as well on with the red dot as opposed to the iron sights. I'm not sure whether that's just an online thing or something, but yeah, it's just something with this attachment that I feel I need to have a red dot on this gun. But obviously, if you don't feel that, you can swap this attachment out for a grip attachment and just use the iron sights. The next attachment is the stock attachment. Now, this one is extremely important. If you're not running a stock attachment on your bow or on any gun, any assault rifle, you're probably doing it wrong, or you're struggling with the game, struggling to get to grips with Advanced Warfare, and you're just wondering why people just move so fast and kill you so quickly. The stock, it basically allows you to move faster whilst you're aiming down sight, and this basically allows you to pretty much be at walking speed whilst aiming down sight. So people can, when you're aiming down sight and someone else was aiming down sight without stock, and you can just move to the left, if they're moving to the left, they move like half as fast as you, so they're going to have to be adjusting their aim a lot more than you are, and this allows you to win that gunfight a lot easier. And once you get used to it, it can help you be on target more at long range, because you can use the left stick to aim as well. So if you just use the right stick, sort of try and get the height on it, and you use the left stick and you sort of strafe left and right to try and aim up your sight, that can help you a lot more as well. The secondary that I take on this is a combat knife. So basically I don't take a secondary. Try and get rid of as many, well, use as many perks and stuff as well. This is basically a run and gun class. Just every single kill you'll see in this gameplay behind will be with my gun, no kill streaks at all, which I feel makes the gameplay better. I just feel it makes the game more enjoyable. I don't really like sitting in kill streaks just killing little dots on the map, to be honest. The perk ones that I use are, well, I actually take two of them. So I take the perk 1 Greed. So I have low profile, which basically makes me not come up on the minimap for people to see me when they've got their UAVs on the other team, which normally happens because I normally get put on a terrible team where everyone's dying constantly, and then there's just so many UAVs that this perk is just necessary for me. And then lightweight, because it allows me to get around the map faster, flank behind them. This, coupled with my extra ability, which I'll get into later, basically allows me to get from one side of the map to the other in a very, very quick time, and yeah, basically just flank and shoot people in the back rather than having to always engage in those 1v1 gunfights to try and get through the middle of the map or something like that. The perk 2 that I take is Blind Eye. Basically, makes you like the enemies blind to you in every way apart from the UAV. So all kill streaks will be completely like they won't work against you whilst you've got this perk on, apart from the UAV. But I've already got low profile on, so basically I'll never come up on the minimap coupled with one of my perk 3s as well. And getting into the perk 3s, I take Toughness and Blast Suppressor. Toughness, basically, it's like Focus from Ghosts. If you're getting shot at, it will stop you from flinching and looking up at the sky, if you know what I mean. And it's basically a necessary perk. If you're not using Toughness, then you're probably losing a lot of gunfights that you could probably win if you had this perk on. It's just because at long range, and even close range sometimes, when you're aiming down sight and someone shoots back at you, this literally, your aim just goes up, 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 up. To be honest, I think it should be built into the game, because not having it on is not an option. It shouldn't really be a perk. It should just be built into the game. Everyone should just have Toughness on by default. But they're never going to do that, unfortunately. Won't listen to us. And the next perk is a Blast Suppressor. You guys probably already know this, but it basically just allows you to boost jump, boost forward, double jump, whatever you want with your exo abilities without actually coming up on the minimap as that little red ping that you come up as. And this perk is pretty necessary in public matches, I feel, because you want to be using that exo as much as possible to like flank around and stuff like that. And if you're trying to be stealthy and get kills and flank and stuff, you're going to be using those exo abilities to do that. But you don't want to be coming up on the minimap at the same time, because then they will be aware of your location and they'll go looking for you. And basically, the thing in Call of Duty public matches you don't want to do is be coming up on the minimap. If you're coming up on the minimap, most likely you're going to have, in a 6v6, maybe about 2 to 3 people looking for you as soon as you come up on that minimap. Especially if your teammates are using low profile and blind eye and Blast Suppressor. Basically, they will never come up on the minimap. So if you're coming up on the minimap, teams with those, you're basically going to have like 6 people looking in your direction, hunting for that kill. And the exo ability that I use is Exo Overclock. When you activate this, it basically allows you to move a lot faster. This coupled with lightweight and having the combat knife. So if you switch to the combat knife, you have lightweight perk on and you activate the Exo Overclock, and then you use the Exo abilities as well, like the boost jump forward. You can basically get to like the other side of the map very, very quickly. I mean, it's a very, very, in my opinion, it's the best Exo ability. If you tune into any of the professional Call of Duty players' streams on MLG.TV or Twitch, you'll literally see them using Exo Overclock in pretty much all respawn game types. Maybe S&D, they'll use an Exo Mute or something like that. But Exo Overclock, very, very necessary and a very, very good Exo ability if you're not sure what to use. The score streaks that I take are none. I take absolutely no score streaks. Like I said, this is just a run and gun class. Absolutely sort of gung-ho kind of style, just run in and get as many kills as you possibly can. As you'll see in the gameplay behind, I actually end up getting 85 kills in this gameplay. I keep getting sort of to the between 85 and 95. I still haven't got this 100 bomb yet. Once I get that, I will upload it for you guys with some sort of commentary over it. And the wildcards that I take are Perk 3 Greed. Obviously, I've got 2 Perk 3s. Primary Gunfighter, as I've got 3 attachments on my bow. And wildcard 3 is a Perk 1 Greed, which basically allows me to take 2 of my first perks, which was low profile and lightweight. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoy using this class for the remainder of however long they choose to allow the bow to be so overpowered on next gen consoles. As I said, it's already been nerfed on the Xbox 360. It's probably coming. Basically, if you're watching this after the patch and it's now absolutely terrible, just go and watch my HBR A3 best class setup, because that will be the go-to class once this has been nerfed. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. there's still a little bit of gameplay. I'll stick a little bit of music into the background for you guys now. I hope you enjoyed this video. As I said, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you're new around here. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.